swings. And as per Jason's request, we're gonna do squat with reaches. So start balancing on the left leg with a soft knee and just think big swing forward to back. So not as fast as you can possibly go. You're just trying to have this full range of motion. More important than anything to just keep the upper half of the body really still so that you're not leaning back with the leg, leaning forward away from the leg. Go through 10 of those each direction. Arms can do whatever just helps you stay balanced. Switch sides, same thing, 10. This is a good like pre-run kind of drill. Basically just create space in those joints. Stretch out all of those little muscles. All right, so from there, back to that first balancing leg, bring the leg up to the front and you're just gonna do 10 quick kicks. So from the side, you're just going knee tuck, extend, knee tuck, extend. And you should start to feel that fatigue in the high point in that quad. Same thing on the other side. Notice I'm not just bending the knee. The knee is coming up as the heel tucks in closer to the glute and then extend it back out. So 10 of those. You should feel that fatigue in the hip flexor and the high part of the quad.
Feels excellent.
All right, from there you're gonna go squat down with the right hand, step forward, right leg, reach overhead. So just this little like squat touch down, step forward, reach overhead, big arch in the back. Go through 6 of those on the right, 6 on the left. Shin goes up, eyes go up, so you're trying to just make all of that reach and stretch out. All right, same thing on the other side. Left hand, left foot goes forward. Think about pushing that hip forward. From the side, it's just this big arch back. All right, 6 of those, then we're gonna go back to leg swings. So we're gonna go through that whole combo again, just different plane of motion. Balance on the left foot, right leg swings out wide and then across, wide across. So try to keep the toes pointing forward. Don't let the toes turn up and let the knee bend. Then keep the legs straight for this big sweeping move. All right, 10 on the other side, same thing, just switch feet, switch legs, swing wide, swing across. I should look up. I'm always looking down to try to keep my balance. All right, from there, back to your left leg. Raise the right leg as high as you comfortably can. Knee bent, extend. Knee bent, extend. 10. All right, same 10 on the other side. Switch feet. Raise that leg up to where you feel like it's like comfortably high. Drive the knee in, extend the leg out. Knee in, leg out. Knee in, leg out. 10. All right, back to those squats. This time, you're gonna go left hand reaches down, squat down. Step forward with that left leg and reach the left arm overhead. Squat down, reach down. Step forward, reach over the head. Go through 6 of those. We usually do frontal plane stuff second. So that's a lot of leaning one way, leaning the other. All right, same thing on the other side. This time it's gonna be right hand. Right hand touches down, right leg steps forward, reach. So I like to think about the right bicep coming to the right ear and just leading that lean. Squat, step forward, reach. Squat, step forward, reach. All right, then we'll go through a third round of all like rotational kind of stuff, transverse plane. That's gonna be your twisting plane. So start balancing on the left leg, Bend the right knee and just think you're driving the right knee across, out wide. Cross. 10. And if this is too hard because you're just so wobbly, just put one hand on a wall. First priority is hip movement, not balance. So if it takes using something that's stable, go for it. And then 10 on the other side, knee in, knee out. I'm gonna try to stop looking down all the time. 10 of these big hip swivels. And then you're gonna go back to just balancing on the left leg. Right leg's gonna go back. Again, raise it up to the point where it's comfortably high. Tuck the knee, kick the leg. Tuck the knee, kick the leg. And you should feel like that's mostly all an effort in the hamstring. I'm not looking down anymore. Trying to look up. All right, same thing on the other side. Raise that leg straight back. You should feel the glute firing. Tuck the knee, extend. Tuck the knee, extend. All right, and then last thing in this little sequence, squat down. We'll start with the right arm. Reach the right arm around that left heel, and then step forward on the right leg and reach the right arm back around as far as you can. Open up the chest. Squat down, reach with the right arm. Step forward, open up the chest, reach out wide. So it should be like this big opening for the chest, for the shoulder. 6 of these guys. All right, same thing on the other side. Left hand this time, squat down, reach for the right heel. Step forward, left leg, rotate left. So we're just twisting towards that front leg to try to create as much rotation as we can. Squat, reach, step forward, reach. Nice job. All right, so after this, go feet together, chin to the chest, roll down slowly. Walk the hands out. All right, without moving anything in the body, you can walk the feet out wider, knees are soft, hips are soft. Without moving anything in the body, like in your core, just reach the right arm forward, switch, reach the left arm forward, switch. 5 on each side, 10 total. All right, once you're done with those, go really, really wide step with the right leg. Drop the left knee down onto the ground and rotate the right arm up to the ceiling. Stretch through the side, through the inner thigh, front of the hip. And then hands down. Both knees can go back to down if you'd like. Step that left foot forward. Rotate towards that left knee. Should feel good. All right, then both hands back down, back to your plank, back to arm reaches, but this time, rather than reaching forward, we're gonna reach to the side. So right arm goes right, left arm goes left. And if you don't wanna be twisting, you wanna keep everything really still, isolating that movement to that shoulder socket. 5 on each side, 10 total. All right, this time for the big wide step, bring one leg up, tuck the back leg back behind you, and just sink down into that pose. So now you should feel more of a stretch in like the lower part of that glute. And then bring that left leg back behind you, right leg joins it, left leg steps up wide, swing that right leg around. Nice, and come back to that straight arm plank. This time the arms are gonna reach back, like the bottom of a swim stroke. So normal swim stroke, you go down and then pull back. We're just sweeping the thumb by the hip, thumb by the hip. 5 on each side, 10 total. No wiggle in the body. Try to stay as still as you can. All right, then we'll go back to that super wide right step. This time tuck the leg, but you can put the knee down and almost try to just bring that left hip down to the ground. Now you should feel that stretch through the left rib cage, outside the left hip. Bring the left leg back to a plank, right leg joins it, left leg steps wide, right leg comes back around, and try to bring that right hip down to the ground. And then come back to a plank. All right, last arm reach. We're gonna add a hip driver. So this is gonna feel good. Hips are gonna go up. Right fingertips reach for the right ankle. Back to a plank. Left fingertips reach for the left ankle. Back to a plank. So it's still an arm reach, but now you get to add a little bit of wiggle. Should feel good. Five on each side, 10 total. All right, then you're gonna go right foot wide. Tuck the left hip under and see if you can just take the hands up off the ground. Continue rotating to the right. You're in a little pretzel.
Spinal mobility. Jeez.
And then come back to that plank. Left leg goes back behind you, right leg joins it. Left leg steps wide, right knee tucks under. Continue rotating towards that left. And kind of use the right elbow on that left knee to give you a little bit of push. Nice, and then come back to the straight arm plank. All right, adding more wiggle. Now you get to stack the hips and go right arm reaches up. Stack the hips, go left arm reaches up. 5 on each side. All right, and then step wide with the right foot. Left foot tucks just back behind it. So you're in this little curtsy lunge. Come up all the way, put hands back to the ground and just bring the left leg back behind you. And then do that again. Tuck the left leg, straighten up out of it, go through 6 of these. Hands down, left leg goes back, left leg tucks. 3 more. You should start to feel that fatigue in that right glute, right quad, whatever that muscle is. Sometimes I just talk and don't expect anybody else. Last one. And then we'll do the same 6 on the other side. Back to your plank, left leg steps wide, right leg tucks, stand up. Nice job. Three.
4.
2. I count down.
Gotcha.
Last one. Nice job. Back to your plank. Walk the hands back to the feet. Heels go down, arms go forward. Sink down into a low squat. Then walk the hands back. Walk the hands back. Heels go down, arms go forward. Hold here. We'll go through 6 of these. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Nice, and then stay here. You can put weight on the hands. Take the left leg out to the side. And you may need to come up like onto the ball of the foot. Leg is out to the side, I can move. And then bring that leg back in. Yeah, and kick that other leg out. We'll go through that one more time on each side. Bring that leg back in. One leg out, hold. Same thing other side. And then we'll do a similar thing, but to the back. So now right leg will go back, and you're trying to get that hip from the side. It's like this. Try to get that hip down towards the ground. Should feel really good. Both feet in, switch sides. We'll do 2 on each side. And switch. Back to that first leg. Switch. Last one. Nice job. And then lay down. Easy enough. All right, so hands under the hips. You can relax the head and neck. Knees are tucked as tight as you can. Heels are as close to the glutes as possible. Just push through the hands on the ground and use the upper abs to roll the hips up off the ground. We're going through 20 of these. You got a few of them. They're quick. 12 more. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, chin to the chest. Take both legs out and just hold here. Breathe. Eyes are trying to like focus on the belly button. Try to get the shoulder blades up as high as you can. And then just 10 little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to the knees tucked in. This time you're gonna do them really quick. So just to be one after the next. Trying to just barely leave enough time for the hips to land on the ground. A couple more, and then chin to the chest, take the legs straight out. Watch is buzzing at me. Breathe, chin to the chest, eyes on the belly button, feet lifted, and little shift to side. 10 each way, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then last round, tuck the knees in. This time you're trying to spend as much time up in the air as you can. So you'll lift, hold, slowly let the hips back down. Lift, hold, slow back down. So it should feel like the abs are just firing really quick. They're trying to do this like isometric hold and slow release, and then they get just a second to take a quick break. 10 more. Exhale when you're bringing the legs up. So you get a little bit of momentum from that breath out. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Each of my lifts gets shorter and shorter. Last one, chin to the chest, legs straight out. Come on. And then 5 big circles. 4, 3, 2, switch directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels, reach the arms over the head, stretch. Take a deep breath through the belly, so you should feel like you're getting a good stretch here. Grab the right knee with the left hand and use that left arm to pull you around. Reach the right arm out for the side. So like you're trying to keep the right shoulder on the ground. And then slowly roll out of that and switch. Left knee comes in underneath the right hand. Use the right arm to roll over. Stretch. And then roll over onto the stomach, and we're gonna do the same kind of twist, just with gravity moving from a different way. So pick up the right leg, it's coming from my face, rotate it around and open up the hip. Oh, here, I'll help you.
Thank you. I need that.
And then slowly come out of it. Left leg comes up and over, open up the hip stretch. And then slowly come out of it, come up onto the toes, so you're in this plank position. Walk the hands back to the feet, or walk the feet up to the hands, however they can just meet here. Soft knees, put the hands on the elbows, and just do a little swing around to the right, a little swing around to the left. So you're just keeping constant movement, just shifting side to side. Bend the knees, roll up super slowly. Head's the last thing to come up. And then an ankle stretch, then we're done. So plant the left foot, right foot is back behind you. Flip that right foot over like you're trying to get the top of the foot to come down onto the ground. And then flip that foot over. Heel goes down, and then bend that knee as much as you can. So it should be a big stretch for the calf. We're only looking at this back leg. Same thing on the other side. Flip the foot over. Sorry, on the same other side of the foot. And then back down to the heel. Let's do 4 of these. So 2 down, 2 to go. Flip the foot over, stretch out the top of the foot. Flip the foot over, stretch out the heel. Nice job. And then same thing on that other side. So flip the foot over, trying to stretch out the top of the foot. You should feel like the tops of the toes are getting stretched out. Heel goes down, bend the knees, stretch. Flip the foot over, stretch out the top of the foot. Last thing you're doing. 2 more each way. Last one. Nice job. That's it. You should be done. You should feel good. Nice work.
Thanks, nice job.